going on, Jeromes? So when the Minnesota Vikings drafted Levi Drake Rodriguez in the 7th round, you're thinking, okay, Vikings did their homework and they got the small school guy that they were really looking forward to. And you know what? Maybe he'll be a good story. Maybe he'll make the practice squad. Maybe he'll do this, that, and the other thing. It's like, he brings the heart and hustle, just like John Randall from back in the day. It's good times, man. But, not really expecting too much, but we'll see what happens. But then, my goodness. My goodness. So everything that Levi Drake Rodriguez, LDR, senior sack, whatever you want to call him, all the things that he was sold as, heart and hustle, first one in the building, just getting after things, it's panned out, man. It's panned out. And Levi Drake Rodriguez has ceased to be this great underdog preseason story. It's like, oh, he's just another T.Y. McGill. And then, regular season, okay, bye-bye. No. LDR needs to be a major part of the Vikings' defensive game plan this season and going forward. Like, he needs to be in the rotation, especially on passing downs. And he's gotten some of his flowers from a couple great analysts I respect. Mike Renner, he of the Bachelor fame. Oh no, Bachelorette. Yeah, would bet good money that Vikings 7th round defensive tackle Levi Drake Rodriguez has a long career in the NFL. Can't teach this kind of effort and violence. Doug Farrar. I can see Brian Flores finding a place for 7th round rookie Levi Drake Rodriguez. Dude plays angry, and he's been winning in every gap of this preseason. Number 50 could be a problem, and indeed he has been. Like, Levi Drake Rodriguez is beginning after it in the 2 preseason games. He's been a force during training camp as well, and he's a lot of fun, man. Like we said before the start of training camp, he will go out there and he will quickly become a fan favorite, a folk hero of sorts, and he's panned out, man. 55 defensive snaps, 2 tackles, 2 pressures, 1 sack, 3 stops, a pass broken up, a 74.9 PFF grade, which is second among defensive interiors on the team, a 3rd in the league for rookies, second to only Taki Taimani, who's not Tyler Manoa. Nailed it. But in terms of what he's done, it's been really impressive because sometimes, like in preseason, especially playing on the 2nd or 3rd team, you got a lot of guys playing hero ball, right? Just trying to put up highlight stats and numbers just to try and be flashy and stuff like that. But that shows up on tape. Like, coaches know when you're not performing in the scheme. But LDR, maintaining gap discipline, being disciplined, blowing up a gap when it comes to it, stacking, shedding, and getting after the run, getting after the quarterback as well. Plus, it's really fun watching him run T&E stunts and even TNT stunts where just mature, biding your time, and if you're the pick part of the T&E stunt, doing your job and absorbing bodies so the other guy can get the glory. I mean, not everyone can handle that. And also, so we saw one against the Browns where LDR and Dallas Turner ran a T&E stunt on 3rd down. It's just like, that's better than Viagra, baby. Just went from 6 to midnight. That's right. It's so fun watching him that we've watched the All-22 of strictly LDR or repeat a couple times, and he needs to be a part of the platoon this season, getting after the quarterback. And we said that was the missing ingredient from the Vikings defensive line. Who was going to be able to show up on 3rd down, get their own rush, so the Vikings didn't have to consistently blitz 5 or 6 bodies. And Levi Drake, I think, is in that mold. And also you look at guys like Jalen Redmond, Jaquelin Roy's been coming around a little bit as well. Jonah Williams has been sneaky, slippery along the defensive line. So, I mean, there's some dudes who can get their own pass rush, and it's going to be paramount for what Flores wants to do on defense, especially on 3rd down, because, I mean, Flores, of course, loves blitzing, but if you can, especially in 3rd and long, 3rd and forever, if all of a sudden you can get a pass rush with 4, including Levi Drake Rodriguez, and you're dropping 7, I mean, that's hell. That is absolute hell on the quarterback. And what's great about Flores consistently stacking the line of scrimmage in the front 7 is that you don't know which 4 are coming, or potentially 5 or 6, right? So that's the whole shell game up front. And Levi Drake, makes things a lot easier. Plus, his attitude is fantastic. So he was mic'd up for the Raiders game. Like, he didn't know why Justin Jefferson was talking to himself. Because JJ, of course, was patched into the broadcast in the 3rd quarter. And also, I mean, he's so good in the moment. It's like his first NFL game, and he's just like, I love this. Okay, look at this. Best job in the world, ain't it? I love it, man. He's just fantastic. So, I mean, like we said, he has ceased to be just a fun training camp story. He's a guy who should be getting 10, 15, 20 snaps a game in passing situations for the Vikings, and I love it. I just love it, man. I know that people like to throw rocks at Kwesi, but in terms of UDFAs as well as some day 3 hits, I mean, LDR certainly is one of them. And plus, the entire story about the work that they put in scouting him and just like playing their cards close to the vest and just hoping that he got there in the 7th round and it panning out. It's an amazing story. And like I said, comparing him to potentially a top 3, and he's not 3 defensive tackle of all time, maybe a little bit of cart before the horse, but I'm sure that LDR is going to contribute mightily as a rookie, and we can't wait to see it, man. Can't wait to see it, baby. Let's go. But your thoughts are thoughts. Levi Drake Rodriguez getting his flowers, and deservedly so. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.